Hello and welcome back to Beyond the Sprue. My name's Jim. This is the Scale Model channel where you get your regular updates on the scale model world. And we're getting into that time of year now where the manufacturers are really starting to put out some new models. Excuse my voice, I've been laid down with the lurgy for about a fortnight and I'm just about over it now. But excuse me if I sound a bit croaky. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the question. Which airline first operated the Junkers F-13 commercially? Was it A, KLM, B, Lufthansa, C, Aero Lloyd, or D, Imperial Airways? Answer, as always, at the end. And MiniArt are producing in the diorama series in 1/35th scale a new Kharkiv 1943 tramway. This includes the tramway itself, the Stug 3, the 13 figures you can see, road signs, the tram support, the actual base, and there are PE parts included, and put it all together and you create this wonderful diorama. Good on you, MiniArt. It does look good. I like the tram especially. I don't know whether the the clear parts come with broken glass or not. So maybe we'll find that out in due course, but I haven't got any pictures of the clear parts at the moment. And MiniArt are producing a 1/35th scale German 3-ton cargo truck, the L701. And this comes with 5 decal options, including the Italian Red Cross option that you can see, and the vehicle can be configured to be just a flatbed, or you can have it with the covers on or covers open. And of course the versatility of the kit means you could make several kits from the same kit. Yep, and that's from MiniArt 1/35th scale. Also in 1/35th scale and from MiniArt is this Sonderkraft Fahrzeug 234/3, and that's coming with a 2cm Schiebele 38 cannon. An historically accurate World War II German armoured vehicle, and the kit comes with photo etch parts and 2 decal options, crafted interior details, and MiniArt have included some pictures of the test build all made up and weathered, and it does look pretty good actually, in my opinion. And a company called Zimi Model are making a 1/35th scale M1299 howitzer extended range cannon artillery, and they're also making a 155mm self-propelled howitzer, the Paladin. That's in 1/35th as well. You can find them on their Facebook page, and they're called Zimi Model. And Daswerk are making a 1/35th scale 2cm Flak 30, highly detailed, can be built at different elevations, comes with photo etch parts, has a hollow plastic muzzle brake of the highest detail, it says, and a 2cm ammo magazines are included. The one-piece gun has been slide molded and has a hollow muzzle for greater realism. And back to MiniArt in their 1/35th scale. They have made a lot of their new M3 Stuart toolings, and this time you can buy it in a Japanese scheme. It comes with the crew, and you have 4 scheme options and some PE parts, lots of detail as normal with MiniArt, and I think quite a nice variation. It's really nice to see this. And staying with MiniArt in 1/35th scale, they're producing a Ukrainian BTR 4E early, and this is coming in their military miniatures series. And St George's Models are doing a limited edition 24cm SKL 40 Theodore Carl. This is a resin kit. They're available on Facebook. You would need to look them up on Facebook and get in touch. Limited edition, they're not cheap. And some new parts are being made to make this 1/35 scale Monty's Office Caravan from ICM. And Dragon Models are releasing a German RSO-3 with a 5cm PAK-38, and this is coming with curved cab frame and magic links for the tracks, upgraded muzzles, aluminium barrel is included as standard, and the gun can be elevated to different angles and looks to be quite a lovely kit. And MiniArt have also announced a 135 scale Raupenschlipper OST RS001 early production model. Comes with 4 decal options and PE parts as standard, and that's the only image that I've managed to find so far. And on to some cars. Shimano are producing a 124 scale Subaru BRZ, rather nice looking vehicle in my view. And it's coming with some excellent details, including the engine, and as well as the overall shape and the look of the vehicle itself. Top-notch kit, lovely. And if you like quality kits, then why not take a look at this 1 in 12 scale Laverda 1000cc V6 motorbike from Brush Models. They're an Italian firm, and they have produced a high quality model here without a doubt. The quality just oozes out of it. It's not a cheap kit, but it is extremely nice looking. The rider, unfortunately, is not included, but I'm sure you'd get a great deal of enjoyment out of constructing this particular kit. And keeping with the motorbikes, HD Models are making a Motor Guzzi 500, and that's coming with the driver, and I believe it's a resin kit, but it does look to have some cracking detail on it, looking really nice. And rather excitingly, Hobbyboss have announced they're making a 1 in 48 scale new tool of the Challenger 2 British tank. We don't know when that's coming, but it is coming hopefully next year, and that's from Hobbyboss. And although Academy haven't released their 2025 catalogue yet, we've managed to obtain some sneaked draft previews of what is proposed to be coming, and one of which is this Korean Army K-21 tank. Hopefully it's going to be released in the first half of next year. And staying with those, we also have a new tooling of the 1 in 24 scale, the new Granger, that's from Academy. And a 1 in 24 Santa Fe, that's from Academy, another new tooling. All these haven't actually officially released it, but this is in their draft catalogue. And a new tooling of the 135 scale Rocker K808 APC. I believe it's going to be in a Korean scheme. And remember to stay updated, you really need to subscribe, and that's the way you hear about these new models. And Mironius Models are making a 135 scale German DAK BMW R75. That's going to be in the North African scheme from World War II. And Copper State Models are releasing a 1 in 32nd scale figure of the World War I Imperial Russian Air Service air ace Alexander Kosakov, and that's going to be 1/32 scale, and that's released by Copper State Models. And MiniArt are producing a set of figures in 1/48 scale, and these are going to be German ground staff, and they're going to have a North African camo and a feel to the set. And Attica Miniatures are producing a 1 in 32nd scale of Thomas and George Custer and Custer's Clan Last Stand. They have created this miniature themselves. It's going to be made of white metal stroke resin. You can get in touch with them to pre-order. Info at attica.su to get a quote. And Young Miniatures were proud to announce their 100th military bus. This SS Panzer officer from World War II is a 1 in 10 scale resin kit, and you can get that from Young Miniatures. And I thought this may be of interest to our model ship builders out there. And this is from Black Cat Models. They're making a floating dock with cranes and various warehouses and bits and pieces. It's going to be 1 in 3/50th scale. They're still working on it. They've got the floating derrick and tank cleaning barges, and it's going to go together to make quite a comprehensive setup. Very interesting. And here we have a Norwegian sailing ship called the Fram, which was made to endure ice blocks and could move forward through the ice. This is from a company called occre, which is OCCRE. He has a Facebook page, and the model has some fantastic detail. It's aimed at intermediate level model builders, and the scale is 185. The width is 205 millimeters. Height is 441 millimeters. The length is 586 millimeters, and they class it as a medium scale on the difficulty level. I thought it was a really nice model. And Very Fire are bringing out the 1 in 350 scale Imperial Japanese Navy heavy cruiser, the IGA and Takao. They're bringing this out in 2 versions, which is the standard version and then the deluxe version, which of course has lots of photo etch and upgraded parts. That's going to be 1 350 scale, and that's by Very Fire. And Flyhawk have done a surprise announcement with a 1 in 700 scale announcement of a USS Enterprise in 1948 scheme. This is from Flyhawk. And X-Scale Models have released a Douglas EC-24A, and it's going to be in 1 and 144 scale. It comes with 165 plastic parts on 10 sprues and includes decals and stencil masks, of course. And Arma Hobby have released some tempting pictures of their Curtis H75 A1/A2. That's coming from Arma Hobby, as I said, in 1 and 72nd scale. And you have 3 marking options, 2 French and 1 Polish. Also comes with files for 3D self-printing and a QR code so you can link to the kit instructions and get other 3D files as well. And MiniArt have announced 2025 releases, one of which is this P-47d 25RE Thunderbolt in their Airplane series, and that's going to be in 1 and 48 scale. They're classing it as an advanced kit, probably because it's got a lot of parts and is quite technical with PE parts and so on. And they've given us some tempting pictures for us to look at, some 3D renderings. And the detail, of course, looks to be exquisite. And MiniArt are definitely getting a good name for producing quality models. And that particular kit is going to come with 3 scheme options, and those are on your screen right now. They've also announced an advanced kit of the P-47d 26RA, the Thunderbolt, and that's going to be in 1 and 48 scale as well. And again, looks to be quite the plane. And this kit is coming in 3 different scheme options. Again, these are on your screen right now. And if you love your Thunderbolts, then you're going to love it, because MiniArt are producing a basic kit of the P-47d 11RE, and that's in 148 scale as well. And this one is going to come with just the 2 decal options. Now I know there's a lot of Junkers enthusiasts out there. Well, MiniArt producing a Junkers F13 mid-production in German, Polish and Swiss service. This is going to be 148 scale. And not only that, but they're producing it as a float plane in the early production period. That's going to be in 1 and 48 scale as well, and that's coming with 3 decal options. They've also announced a 1 in 48 scale of a focke-wulf FW 190D9, and That is a basic kit and comes with 3 decal options. And they've given us a few 3D renderings for us to look at to tempt us. And Clearprop models have been busy as well. And in 2025, their first release is going to be this 1/72 scale F86A, and they've built up some models for us to look at, and you can put some pre-orders in directly on their website in January. On the last program, I did announce that IBG have announced a new project and that they were expanding into aircraft. And I said I'd put up some images of the aircraft this time, and here we are. So they're making a Go 244 transport plane, and it's going to have full interior with the loading gate, and you can have an optional open or closed position, standard and improved wing skins, standard fixed undercarriage, or early type skid undercarriage, or you can have it with the later fixed undercarriage with the outrigger main and bigger nose wheel. And Zukamura, the producers of the Super Wing series, SWS, have released a F4C Phantom 2 Wild Weezer 4. That's going to be in 1/48 scale, and they have given us some made up images of this plane. Looks fantastic, I must say. It does look good. And a lot of attention has gone on to the external shape of the aircraft, faithfully reproducing the Braidom shape on the nose and the additional antenna on the underside of the nose and sides of the air intakes. There's decals are 2 types, the Supercox Swiss Smala and Jailbait. These were deployed from the Cardina Airbase to the Croat Airbase in Thailand in October 72, and through to the Spangdahlem Airbase in West Germany in 1975. And SWS have also announced a 1/32 scale Skyrider AD6 is available right now to buy. So if you want a flying dump truck, now's your chance. And we're seeing on our screens a 1/32 Halton HO229B, a 2-seater, no less. This is proposed by SWS, and comes hot on the tail of the Meng announcement of just last week. So we're seeing some CAD drawings, I suppose, of the proposed plane, and I'm not sure when this is likely to be released, but it would probably be in about the summer of next year, 2025. So that would be interesting to see that. And we're also seeing some very early images of a P-51 B/C. Development is well underway, but this isn't scheduled for release until 2026, so quite a way away. But, you know, they're on the case. And Warhead Studios, which is a Chinese firm, have released this image of a new tooling of a 1/144 scale vigorous Dragon, the J10B, and that's from Warhead Studios. And Academy's leak of their draft catalogue coming out for 2025 has released a new tooling of the Lockheed Martin P3 Orion, and that's going to be a 1/144 scale. And also they've released the 1/35 scale UH-1Y Venom, and that's coming with new parts. So very exciting things to look forward to. So we're quickly going to move on to ICM's announcement of some new 2025 models. And can I ask you to drop a like and subscribe? It takes a lot of work to put these videos together, and that just gives me the incentive to keep going. That's all I ask. So ICM have announced their 1/48 scale Bronco NOGS, a US attack aircraft, is being released, and that's coming with some new parts. That's for 2025. ICM have also announced some new parts for their 1/48 scale DO Dornier 217M1, and that's for 2025. In fact, all of these are 2025 announcements. New parts indeed for their new 1 in 48 scale B26G Marauder. A complete new moulding for their HS-123A1 late version World War II German attack aircraft, and that's going to be a 1 in 32nd scale. And we've got 100% new moulds for this new World War II German attack aircraft, the HS-129B2, and that's coming in 1 in 48 scale. Love that camo. And we've also got 100% new moulds for this World War II British bomber, the HP-52 Hampton B Mark 1, and that's in 1 in 48 scale. And if you were looking for some new parts for your Sikorsky S-64E Sky Crane, you're in luck. Remember, it's 1 in 35 scale, so you're going to need a bit of a bigger workbench than a lot of us have. And they've also announced some new parts for their UH-60A Black Hawk, and this is coming with the Defense Intelligence of Ukraine schemes, 1 in 48 scale. So, moving on to the question, which airline first operated the Junkers F-13 commercially? Well, if you said the answer was C, Aero Lloyd, well done, you would have been correct. Thanks very much, guys. Happy New Year. See you next time. Take it easy. Stay safe. Bye for now.